Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, Doctor Strange is doing well. It's a bit of a surprise on some level. There was a lot of talk of the film not doing well. Now, I think a lot of that was coming from the usual suspects who... There seems to be a little bit of a campaign against the film based on political, gender politic reasons. I'm not exactly sure. I think there's a gay character in the movie. There's some diverse characters in the movie. So, of course, the usual racist, homophobic people, of course, have to automatically shoot the film down and say, you know, put up their gaslighting and say it's going to fail and so forth because that's their agenda and that's their narrative. So I think there was a bit of that. And they're all sort of surprisingly quietly eating humble pie because the film did very, very well. It did 449 million on the first weekend, which was 262 for the world and 187 domestic. Now, overall, it's done 294 overseas, 213 domestic. So that's like 507 or something. When you look at Box Office Mojo, they haven't quite got it up to that yet. I think they're a bit behind. They haven't gotten Monday and Tuesday in yet and stuff like that. But those days are a bit slow. Now, the talk now from the usual suspects, the Toxic Man Babies and so forth, the Fandom Menace people, all those people, the Geeks and Gamers people, the right-wing agenda people, they're all saying, okay, it did well, but it's going to have a steep decline. It'll be gone in a week because there's so much bad word of mouth because of all the, you know, gender issues and race issues because it's got diversity basically. So they're all saying it's going to fold and it's not going to keep going. It was just luck, and you know, people accidentally watched it basically because they liked the last film. It's a Marvel film. They didn't know how horrible it was, and now they've all seen how horrible it is and they're all talking about it, and it's just going to fail. So that's what they're saying now. But I don't know. It's over 500 million. It's only 17% behind Spider-Man No Way Home. It's 126 over Batman, and 160% over the original Doctor Strange. So it's doing very well. The original Doctor Strange did 252 domestic and 445 overseas, so 677. So it's pretty much going to do better than that. Will it make $1 billion? I don't know, but it's doing well, and like I said, the people who were predicting doom were wrong. It's done well, and the people who are now, those same people are predicting doom in the second week, saying it's going to drop off majorly and disappear and won't go anywhere, and I'm not sure that's going to happen because this is a Marvel character, this is a Marvel movie, and it is playing off the WandaVision series and so forth. I think one of the complaints was that it's all about her, and he's just, you know, the old story of, oh no, there's a woman in the film, so therefore they must be usurping all the men, and you know, this is the usual. I tried to watch a couple of reviews from the usual suspects, and I'm just like, I just can't. I'm just gonna look at the box office and I'll watch it because I haven't watched the first film yet because I didn't go to the cinema to see it because I was protesting the race swapping. And I didn't buy it on DVD. I ended up being given a copy of it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I kind of have to make myself watch the first one, which is kind of, I find difficult because I said I wouldn't watch it, but they don't get any money from me watching it, so I should just watch it so I can enjoy the second movie, which doesn't include that character, so I'm kind of okay with it. I don't know. So I think I'm going to sit down and watch them probably the next day or so, but I have too many things to watch. It'll be ages till I get to it. I'm really far behind. I just watched... no, I didn't. I was going to watch... See, this is how bad I am. I was going to watch Batwoman Season 1 yesterday, and I ended up delaying it to Monday because I had some stuff to do, and then there's Friday the 13th on the weekend. So from tomorrow evening, Thursday evening onwards until like Monday, I'll be doing Friday the 13th stuff. I've got to try and squeeze the second episode of Strange New Worlds before that, and then the rest is all Friday the 13th. So yeah, I'll get around to watching Doctor Strange. I'm just glad it's doing well, and I kind of enjoy it when the usual suspects hate on something because of diversity and representation, and it does do well, because a lot of the shows that they've trashed actually didn't do well because some of what they said was kind of true, and a lot of people sort of felt sort of alienated by some really on the nose sort of issues. But and the way they dealt with sort of things, but other movies aren't, but they still paint them with all the same brush because they don't like the diversity and representation. It just comes down to that. So it doesn't matter how well it's done, they're still going to object to it. So yeah, it's very easy when it's done badly. But when it's done well, it's a lot harder for them to, you know. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.